We are go for the first time in Formula 2 here in Miami. The race down towards the first corner. Tsolov leading the way, the Red Bull Junior, as it's Van Hoopen there in second place. In third, we've got Dirksen in the yellow Invicta, who's come up a position and already challenging for second as they make their way through the first sector, Piers.
Yeah, good start from Dirksen. Also good start from Dunn as wide we go through turn 4, heading down to the turn, sorry, that was turn 3 into turn 4 now. Also Kamara looking like going side by side. Aggressive is Stenshorn side by side with Goethe as well, but impressive start from Alex Dunn actually. I must say he pierced the gap in the middle down towards turn 1. I think that's Boganovic side by side with Kamara, so it looks like Kamara might have fallen down a couple of places.
Yeah, and this will be the first DRS zone next time round. You have to be within a second of the car ahead to have that activated. Down towards the long run to 11 we go, and Tsolov having a very good gap over the rest of the field with Van Hoopen, Dirksen. Then we have Verone next as they come in towards this section. Oh, that's Noel Leon going wide there, now having to try and rejoin the circuit, but it's I think Stenshorn who has gone by. It is Goethe in that orange MP going by as well, so a mistake there from Noel Leon.
Yeah, that's a feature of this circuit. So many switchback corners, left right means that the outside of one corner turns into the inside of another as Herta goes down the inside of turn 16. That's a bold move.
Great driving from Colton Herta. He means business. We're going to see Dirksen absolutely send it at turn 17. We are. Here comes the Paraguayan driver, and now and it's Joshua Dirksen up into second place.
He did so well to get that stop, did Joshua Dirksen in the number 2 yellow Invicta racing car there, taking second place. He was squirreling around on the brakes. It's dusty and dirty offline, but Van Hoopen's looking for a move back at turn 1. Can't get it done. Dirksen's now going to be the one chasing down Tsolov, and if I was Tsolov, seeing that bright yellow Invicta car in my rear view mirrors, I would be a little bit more concerned than I was with Van Hoopen.
This time it will be Joshua Dirksen making the attack on Tsolov there, and you can see he is in a real hurry as we come through this section. I think that was too fast from Dirksen, and now he's going to be the one under pressure.
Yeah, that was it. Dirksen pushing really hard through the end of the second sector, through those technical 12, 13, 14, 15 corners. But you could see when you push too hard, you lose a bit of time, and then you go from attack to defence. And now Van Hoopen looking to do what Dirksen did to him one lap ago, and actually he's going to get past before we even get to the braking zone. And Van Hoopen in the Trident, the 24, Dutchman goes back to second place, and all the while they fight, Tsolov runs away at the front of the field.
Right, battle resumes for the lead. Laurens Van Hoopen drives his way past the Campos of Nikola Tsolov, and it's Van Hoopen for Trident now leading the team who haven't won since Baku in 2024. Can Van Hoopen take them back there?
We didn't see how that started, but Van Hoopen was closer than he was at any point before heading out into the straight. And also look at Nico Verone right on the back of Joshua Dirksen there. Verone in the 22 looks to the outside of turn number 1, can't get the move done around the outside. We look back from Herta, looking towards the AIX of Fittipaldi, who's managed to make... And there's been a bit of a change actually, because Herta's lost positions there. We didn't see how that starts. So Herta's actually lost a couple more positions since that error at the last corner. Maybe that lock-up's hurt his tyres, as now side by side. You won't be able to keep that position there, Mr. Fittipaldi, because you left the circuit. I imagine the race direction team will be having a look at that one, coming from an offside position, to give it in football terms.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. Tsolov back to the front. He and Van Hoopen continuing this fight. They have broken clear from the rest of the field. Mini is past Stenshorn once again, but this, our full focus, the battle between our two leaders in this race. Is it all going to be a doubt about that run?
This could be a bit of tactical foreplay, should we say, ahead of this battle towards the end of the race, because the DRS is so strong. They're just sizing each other up, I think.
That's like he let him through.
And once again, Tsolov and Van Hoopen do battle. But as you can see, back of shot, Q yellow Invicta, pink Rodin. This was a battle of 5 for the lead, then it was a battle of 2. It's now become, or going to become, a battle of 4. DRS open once again for Van Hoopen, but the closer of the battles looks like the pink Alpine liveried BWT sponsored Rodin of Dunn, who's going to get ahead before we go breaking down to 17. Can he get it stopped? Just about, and good car placement. Oh, bonk onto the back of Dirksen goes Verone, and then leaves some big 11s out the last corner as well. That's Dirksen on the left in the yellow and Dunn on the right in the pink, and then Verone comes in at such a speed, and then Dunn very cleverly stops it on the apex to stop Dirksen getting the cutback, and it catches everyone else out with a concertina.
This is your battle for the last step on the podium. Who's going to take it, and which order will the two drivers ahead end up in? They are waiting for a last lap shootout. This one is going all the way to the wire for all three places.
Good exit from Van Hoopen. Will he be close enough to make for a move down towards turn 11?
It looks very close for Van Hoopen. Now this could be his opportunity to catch out Nikola Tsolov down towards turn 11. He's right behind the Bulgarian. Pulls to the outside now. Van Hoopen going for it, and he's into the race lead.
He's locked up, he's gone wide. He's gone wide, and look who's right there. Dunn's involved as well, side by side through turn 12. Tsolov slots back in, 3 for the lead. 1 more DRS zone to go. 3 or more corners, 3 more opportunities.
Van Hoopen there, defending with everything he has on Tsolov, but it will be Tsolov and Dunn, both with DRS. Van Hoopen will be a sitting duck now, and is going to have to try and defend for all he's worth. You can see him trying to break the toe, weaving down that back straight, but Tsolov getting closer once again. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? Yes, he is. He chucks it to the outside of Van Hoopen. Battle on the brakes incoming. Van Hoopen sliding it into the corner, goes on the curb, trying to get the undercut on the exit. Is Alex Dunn, will be 3 wide to the line, and it will be Campos Racing and Nikola Tsolov who take the very first win here in Miami in a historic race, and one that will be remembered for a very long time. 1/10 of a second between Tsolov and Van Hoopen. Alex Dunn in third, and what a performance from that team there, Piers. Campos Racing have come from nothing in practice to being the very first winners in Miami. That is one of the best Formula 2 races I have ever seen, hands down. 3 for the lead. Coming out of the final braking zone, it was a drag race to the line, but the Bulgarian won it first.
Yes! Yes! Yes, mate! Yes! Yes!
Oh my God, man. What a stressful race. Honestly, yeah, good job, man. That was intense.
I mean, it was stressful watching, Piers. I can imagine what it was like being in his car.
What a race.
Nikola Tsolov, history made as he becomes the first ever winner here in the United States in Formula 2, winning by just over 1/10 of a second ahead of Van Hoopen. The pair side by side through the final braking zone. Alex Dunn gave it all he had as well.
I hope if anyone's watched Formula 2 for the first time, that means that they are now a full convert, because we get races very much like this quite often.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is all for the sprint race.